Hey everyone, welcome back to a new update video. This one's for October 2017, and we're already at the end of October. So it's gone by really fast. But that's because October is always a busy month for me. This month was just made even more busy by the test drum coming out. And so we had test drum that's been out for 2 weeks. And then we also had a new bundle, some of the new items that were added into the crown shop. So a lot of things went on in October. But that's why I like this month. It's my birthday month. And I just like the feeling of October, like the atmosphere. And it's not even Halloween yet, so we're almost at Halloween, but most of the month is over by this point, which I'm glad because it makes the semester feel like it goes by faster. And I'm hoping November goes by fast too, because that'll be like the last big month of this semester, and then I'll finish up. So that's been October for me, and we're already wrapping it up. So I'm just gonna go over all the big update stuff that happened for Wizard 101 in October. And then at the end, I'll kind of talk about some of the things that happened with me. So to start things off, I guess we'll go back to the beginning of October. We had the Halloween update, which they always do. And they added in a new pet into the crown shop with the Obsidian Mimic. So that was a new pet. They also added in later these two items, which this one's new. It's just the shadow carpet. We had the other school carpet, so they added that in. And then they also added in this pet, which is the Spectre of the Brocken. And this pet has already been a droppable pet before. I did a pet showcase on this pet because it's dropped in Avalon. And it's just one of those kind of rare pets that you can get, but I guess now they wanted to add it in so you can get it as a drop, or you can get it from the crown shop for 4,500 crowns. It's not that hard to farm for this one, because I remember farming for it when I wanted to do that pet showcase on it, because it was a fairly rare pet. But they added that, and then the new Halloween pack they added, I guess the update I should say, Gloomthorn pack, where they put in the new spell, Headless Horseman, and they also have the new mount, which is the All Souls mount. So go check out all those videos if you missed them. The Gloomthorn one is definitely worth your time if you want to check that out, because I think that was one of my biggest videos of this month. So definitely go look at the Gloomthorn pack opening, because that was a lot of fun. I could have opened those packs on my death to see if I could have got Headless Horseman, but I'm not too worried about it. My death is only level like 42, so it's not that worth it. I mean, maybe I'll get it eventually, but I'll worry about that once I get to a higher level, because I don't really need Headless Horseman on my death right now. So it'd be cool to get it, but just not at the moment. So we also had the bundle, which was available online. This was the first bundle that's been available online right away through GameStop's website. I'm glad GameStop is now offering these online. I don't know if they're going to do that for all the bundles in the future, but GameStop allowed you to buy the Spooky Carnival bundle right away online. It'll also be in stores, but being available online is so much more useful for me, so I can just get it right away. And I think it's only for US addresses, which is unfortunate, but I guess that's just their policy. So that bundle came with a lot of cool things, like this mount, which is a 4-person mount, first one in the game. So we had that. I'm gonna go ahead and get off the mount for the rest of this video. But really cool mount. I really like this one. You know, the bundle seems really worth it just because it has this mount to me, because I use this mount a lot now. But it's 50% speed too, because it's a car. So that was the new bundle. Go check out that video if you missed it too. I did a few videos on the new bundle. And then I think that was all like the new stuff before test drum. So all that happened before test drum. Actually, the bundle came out like while test drum was out too. So that's what we had. And then the big day, we had 3 teasers leading up to it, and we finally had the test drum for Empyrea Part 1 come out. And that was kind of unexpected, kind of not. I mean, it came out a little later in the day on, what was it, a Thursday, I think? No, it probably wasn't. It was like either Wednesday or Thursday. And I think it was maybe Wednesday. But that came out, and it was exciting. In the beginning, when test drums come out, Blue and I go ahead and just record like the first part of it. We recorded like the first 40 something minutes of it, of Empyrea. So that was another big video that people liked, because it's the first introduction into the new world. It's the introduction into Empyrea. So that was an exciting video. We got to see all of that. I'm not going to talk about any of it because it's in the videos and maybe people haven't seen it, so I'm not going to talk about any spoilers. But that came out. If you want to watch that, it's a good video. It shows you the beginning of Empyrea and basically how it all starts. So that's exciting. And then there's a lot of bugs in the test drum, but people were able to get around them, and I was questing up until level 124, where I hit the disguise pod glitch. Wasn't able to get through that for a long time until I just randomly did, because it was a thing where you had to grab an item that was on the ground, and other people could grab it before you, and once they grabbed it, it had a long reset, so you had to wait for it. So that was a thing that was kind of difficult to get around. That was one of the hardest glitches to get around, and I finally did. So and then I was able to make it to the end of Empyrea, so I'm level 125 right now, and basically we're waiting now for the final fight of part 1, because just like in Chrysalis part 1 we had the final fight with Ghost Dog, this one they're gonna have a final fight with you know, some other boss. I'm not gonna name it, even though we kind of know it. I'm not gonna say it. There is a final boss of that, and that fight will be available later in Test Room. It could be available next week, so that is a possibility. If it is, then I will be recording that and showing it to you guys. So that'll be exciting. I don't know if it'll come out next week or the week after, but Test Room's not going to be up for too much longer, because beginning of November is when it's supposed to like shut down, or they decide to extend it a week. I don't know if they will. It basically depends if they can get all these bugs fixed. So that's kind of what we're looking at for Empyrea Test Room schedule. Beginning of November, we could see the actual world come to live realm if they don't extend it. Once that starts, then I will be starting 2 walkthroughs at once. I'll be starting a live stream walkthrough, which is my storm, and that will be on YouTube. So it'll be live streamed like an hour at a time until we finish the world, and finish part 1, I guess. So that'll be going on. Blue and I will start the road to 125, and that will start hopefully right when it comes out. Just kind of depends on schedules. I know a lot of people ask me about where is the Fire and Ice walkthrough, and it's just a really hard time in the semester to coordinate those things, and I feel like we could be doing a better job, but that's just how it is. Plus, we are in, I mean, I guess we're not in the middle of Mirage. We're almost done with Mirage. We're kind of towards the end, and we only got a few episodes left, but it's just like really hard to get those coordinated. So we'll try. My goal was to get the Mirage Fire and Ice walkthrough finished before Empyrea, but I don't know if that's going to happen. So we will get to that eventually. Just something that takes time, and we will probably wait on the Fire and Ice walkthrough for Empyrea for, I don't know, probably a while after, because we need to do the Death and Life, and then we'll do the Fire and Ice after that. So Fire and Ice is always kind of on the back burner. It's the one that takes longer than all the other ones, and I just wanted to let you guys know that, because you will see walkthroughs of Empyrea, but just not that walkthrough, probably until later 2018. So that's the schedule for that, but it should be good. I mean, you're gonna have plenty of Empyrea content going on. There's still a lot of Empyrea stuff that I want to actually go over on Test Realm. I want to go over the Pigsy craftable spell, like what's required to craft it. I do want to talk about the Revered weapon, but I don't know if it requires a whole another video. Basically, for Revered crafting, it's completely optional to get the new weapons, which the weapons are good, but it's just they've added in regular crafting, which is the, what was it, the Visionary Crafter. They've added in Visionary Crafter, and then they've also added in the optional crafting, which is the Revered crafting. And the Revered crafting is a lot harder. If you guys have watched my videos on those, I went over the recipes, and it takes a little bit of time. It takes some PvP in order to do it. It takes some fishing in order to do it. So they've kind of combined all those systems, and they want it to be a difficult weapon for people to get. So that's what it is. I don't think I need to make a whole other video on it, but it is completely optional, because I know some people have been upset about having to do PvP for that. But I think if the participation trophy, which is the reagent you need to get with arena tickets, if that is tradable in the shared bank, then you could just PvP on one character and transfer that, get the tickets, 1,000 tickets each, and then transfer it. So for me, I'd probably do that on my storm, because my life, I feel like I'd rather do the tournaments on my storm anyway. So that's something that I'll be looking into, but it is an option for people. If you have multiple high-level characters, then you can just maybe PvP on one and transfer it, unless the participation trophy is no trade, which I don't know why it would be, because it's just a reagent technically once you buy it. So that's something that I'll be looking at, but that is one thing that a lot of people were talking about, and we got some info from KI Live during that. I haven't really been talking much about KI Live because there's been so much other things going on. Not too much really happened in KI Live, because Test Room was like the bigger thing that was going on this month, and they did go on Test Room, and they what did they actually do on Test Room? They did the beginning apparently, I think the cutscene didn't work for them or something, but they did the beginning of Empyrea, and I don't know, I tried to join them, but there's just so many people that were around that I wasn't able to actually like get on the sigil, but it was fun. So nothing really too crazy to mention, because I mean everything that they were talking about in previous KO Lives is out now, basically, a lot of the stuff. In other news, for me, I'm still taking my 4 classes at my university, and I've got about a month. This semester ends mid-December, that's when finals is, so I got a little over a month left of the semester. It's kind of dragging on for me, and it's my last hardest semester because I only have 2 semesters left, and basically I graduate next year in May. And from what I've set up for my classes next semester, it should be pretty easy. I'm only taking 3 classes, 2 of them are online, so I'm super excited for that, and I just need to get through this semester, which is my hardest remaining semester. So that's what I've been up to. I try to coordinate getting you know, my homework done and getting videos out, because it's not too difficult to do that. I have enough time that I'm able to do it. Like after this video, I'm gonna go and do my homework that's due Monday, so that's what I'll be up to. But hope you guys are staying ahead on schoolwork and all that stuff, because I know it kind of feels like it's dragging on in October or November until you get to the end of the semester in December. So that's what I'm doing. Almost there. I've only got well, I've got a total of 7 classes left. I'm taking 4 now, 3 next semester, so really close to graduating. But that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching all my videos this month. It was a good month with you know, a lot of new content and stuff, so that'll continue with November. Hope you guys stick around and are excited for the Empyrea walkthroughs that'll be happening. This will be my first live streamed walkthrough of a new world, so definitely be ready for that. It'll be on YouTube, so anyone that wants to watch it can, and it'll go up as a video later. I'll probably try to keep it around 1 hour. So that is what's going to be happening. So thank you guys so much for watching all the stuff, all the videos this month. Hope to see you guys next month. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that so you know when videos go live right away. You'll get a notification if you turn on notifications, and you can also see that directly in your sub box. So thanks for all the support. Leave a like, guys, if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.